So what up, 2K fans? You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And it's time to kick those actual factuals to you on how I got the Limitless Badge. And I want to go through basically how I got the badge and, the reasons why it's important. As I make that long-range, impossible fadeaway three-point shot. Well, we're going to go ahead and discuss the badge really quickly. In order to get the Limitless Badge in a single season, you have to make 30 long-distance three-pointers, which means 26 feet or further, while shooting 30% or better in your long-distance shots. So this is definitely a badge you want to have, especially if you're someone who plays the rec center or plays the park, especially if you play the stage. How I got the badge: I simply played on rookie difficulty. I have maxed out all of my shooting attributes. So that's something you definitely want to try to have, so this way you can get it done much quicker. Or just use a jump shot that you can time perfectly. You can time your shot, pretty consistently. You'll make the shot pretty often, even if you haven't maxed out your jumpers. I'm pulling from way back here and I'm still getting buckets. But I played on rookie, and it took me about 2 games. And all you have to do is basically shoot from far. I try to call a lot of screens, a lot of pick and rolls, or a lot of pick and pops, kind of throw off the defense. And when they start double teaming me, I give up the ball. Try to make it very hard for the defense to stay with me. But why is this badge important? Well, there's some good reasons, and then there's some cheesy bad reasons. The good reasons: it's incredibly hard to defend against. And I think this is one of those badges that just freak you out when you're playing defense. You see a guy just pull up from, really far or damn near half court on the park. It makes you have to play up on him. It's great in clutch situations. If the time is running out at the rec center, you want to have the ball in your hands and you can pull from a distance that most defenders won't guard you on. It makes defenders have to play you close, even at long range. And this is great because you can now beat your defenders off the dribble. When they have to play you that close at such a far distance from the basket, because they are afraid of you pulling from so far, they then have to come close to you, and then you can beat them off the dribble. This is exactly the reason I wanted to have the badge. So this way I can spook my defender with a long jump shot once or twice, make him have to play me close, and now I can just beat him off the dribble for the rest of the game. You can draw defenders and kick to the open man. I noticed that if I pull from a long distance on the rec center and knock down a couple threes, they begin to over pursue me. A lot of defenders, they start to over pursue me. They're running using turbo to get back to me. A lot of times if I pull from very far, they have to play me close. When I drive to the lane, I draw the other defenders, like the bigs and the small forwards, and then I kick out to the open guy, and I typically get open threes from my teammates. And it just makes you a better point guard being able to distribute the ball because the defense is afraid that you can score from any range. The bad reasons: 2K has faulty fast breaks that stop you in mid-stride. So a lot of times if you get the ball passed to you, and you're running at full speed, the game just stops you. So you catch the ball in mid-stride and you just stop. And a lot of times you stopped roughly, 2 feet, maybe 3 feet from the three-point line. And instead of taking that extra 2 steps that might put you over the line, you might want to just pull from right where you are. Especially if someone like me that passes you the ball, I already have dimer, and it makes it very easy for you to pop that shot from a long range. I have a few guys on my team. I always try to have at least two guys that can shoot the three, and it makes it very easy for them to get a lot of buckets if I pass them the ball, especially because of my dimer. And finally, you can shoot from nearly half court at the park or at the stage. So this definitely comes in handy, if you want to pull from that distance. And again, it makes the defenders have to play up on you at almost any range. But you know how it is on the park. A lot of guys pull up from very, very far, and it can be exploitable. These are the reasons why I call it bad reasons why to have, having this badge. But a lot of you guys out there, you guys like to be like Steph Curry. You guys want to be like Kyrie Irving when he gets hot, and you want to pull from long range. The badge comes in very handy. And again, if you're a point guard and you expect to get a lot of assists, it's a badge that makes the defense play on top of you, and it forces them in a bad situation because they have to play honest. They have to be right on top of you and respect your jumper. And so I thought that this badge was something that I could use to my advantage with my dribbling. If you guys think this is a good badge to use, definitely utilize the strategies in this tutorial and get that Limitless Badge. And right here is when I actually got it. So I hope this tutorial made some sense to you guys. If you liked the video, smack that like tab. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And I'll have some more tutorials for you guys later.